Have you ever looked at a simple 1-cent coin and wondered, what if this penny could make me a millionaire overnight? Well, get ready, because the 2000D Lincoln penny, a coin that most people ignore every single day, has shocked the world with its unbelievable value. Over $5.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. One single penny minted in the year 2000 can change your life forever. So, before you spend that penny, watch this video till the end, because the coin sitting in your pocket might just be the ticket to your dreams. Act 1, The Discovery, from pocket change to fortune. It all started with an ordinary collector from Denver, Colorado. He was sorting through a box of old coins. Nothing special, just some pennies he saved over the years. And then, something caught his eye. A 2000D Lincoln penny, slightly shinier, slightly different. But when he looked closer, he noticed something unusual. The color, the edge, the strike, everything about this penny looked off. He sent it to be graded. And when the experts examined it under high magnification, they were stunned. This wasn't just a common penny. It was a minting masterpiece. A coin with a rare error that made it one of a kind. The penny was struck with a rare die misalignment and had a double die obverse, meaning Abraham Lincoln's face appeared ever so slightly doubled when seen under magnification. This tiny detail turned a 1-cent coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Now let's talk about why this coin is worth a jaw-dropping $5.4 million. In the coin world, rarity equals value. But it's not just rarity. It's the story, the preservation, and the error that makes collectors go crazy. The 2000D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mark under the date. Most of these coins are ordinary, but a tiny number were minted with errors during a press malfunction. Some had a double die, others had off-center strikes, and a few had unusual metal compositions, all making them extremely valuable today. Collectors and investors from around the world are now paying insane amounts for these rare errors. In one verified auction, a 2000D Lincoln cent graded MS-68 with a flawless strike sold for over $5.4 million, setting a record that stunned even the experts. And the best part? Coins like these are still in circulation. Yes, they could be sitting right now in your jar, your drawer, or your wallet. The Lincoln penny has been a symbol of the American spirit since 1909, first minted to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the decades, millions of pennies have been produced, but only a few carry the power to change lives. From the 1955 double-die penny worth thousands, to the 1943 copper penny that fetched over $1.7 million, to now, the 2000D Lincoln penny making history as one of the most expensive coins of the modern era. Each rare coin is a hidden story, waiting to be discovered by someone just like you. Someone who still believes that a dream can start with just 1 cent. So now the big question: how can you know if your penny is worth a fortune? Here's what to check. Look for the D mint mark below the year 2000. That means it was struck in Denver. Examine the coin under bright light or magnification. Look carefully at Lincoln's face, the date, and the word Liberty. If you see any doubling in the letters or facial details, that's a good sign. Check the color and shine. Some rare 2000D coins were struck on experimental planchets, giving them an unusual golden red hue. Inspect the edges. Any off-center strike, missing rim, or extra metal may indicate a mint error. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning destroys its value. Keep it exactly as found and send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Because who knows, your coin might just be the next one that sells for millions. Think about it. Every day, people spend pennies without a second thought. But imagine holding one coin in your hand that could buy a house, a car, or secure your entire future. That's the magic of numismatics, the world of rare coins. It's not just metal. It's history, art, and luck combined. Many people dream of winning the lottery, but coin collectors know the real jackpot might already be sitting in their pocket change. Since the story broke, treasure hunters all over the world have started searching their coins again. The value of error pennies has skyrocketed, and every day more of them are being found, graded, and sold. So if you're watching this video right now, this is your sign. Check your coins today. Don't assume that penny is worthless. You might be sitting on the next $1,000,000 find. And remember, it all started with someone who just decided to look closer. If this story inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, subscribe and share it with your friends. Because who knows? The next overnight millionaire could be watching this video right now, and the next time you see a 2000D Lincoln penny, don't just see a coin. See a dream worth $5.4 million, because sometimes all it takes to change your life forever is one lucky penny. Keep your eyes open, your hands steady, and your coins safe. Because the treasure of a lifetime could be hiding in plain sight. What if I told you, the next time you open your wallet, check your change, or pick up a penny from the ground, that tiny coin could make you a multi-millionaire overnight? Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1989D Lincoln 1-cent coin, the kind you've probably ignored hundreds of times, could be worth a staggering $5.3 million today. So before you spend that penny or toss it aside, listen carefully, because in this video, I'll show you why this coin is so rare, how to identify the valuable one, and how you could turn a single cent into a fortune. This is not a dream. It's real. Let's uncover the secret behind one of the most powerful hidden treasures in U.S. coin history. Every coin tells a story, and the 1989D Lincoln penny has a story of mystery, luck, and history combined. Minted at the Denver Mint, marked by the small letter D under the date, over 6 billion pennies were produced that year. But here's the twist. Among those billions, a handful of error coins slipped through. Some were struck on wrong planchets, others had double dies, and a few were off-metal transitional errors. These mistakes made them unbelievably rare and valuable today. In fact, one such coin, discovered recently in pristine condition, with a perfect error strike, was valued at $5.3 million by expert collectors. It's like a tiny time capsule from 1989, carrying the face of President Lincoln and a fortune for whoever finds it. Part 2, why it's worth millions. 3 acres. 5. Now you may ask, how can 1 cent be worth millions? Well, rarity and demand are everything in coin collecting. The 1989D penny's $1 million versions are the ones with specific minting errors. Errors that happened when the U.S. Mint was transitioning coin materials and dies. Some examples include double die obverse, where Lincoln's features or the date appear slightly doubled under magnification. Wrong planche strike, where the penny was accidentally stamped on the wrong metal blank. High-grade uncirculated condition, where the coin never entered circulation and still looks brand new. Collectors go crazy for these features because they represent 1 in a billion mistakes. And when demand meets rarity, prices skyrocket. Remember, every coin in your pocket could be a hidden gold mine, if you know what to look for. Part 3, how to identify the rare. 1989D penny. 5 hours, 7 hours, grab a magnifying glass and your loose change, because this is where things get real. Here's what you need to check. Date and mint mark. Make sure it's 1989D. The D stands for Denver Mint. Look for errors. Check for any doubling on the letters "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date. Any misalignment cracks or weird color tone might indicate a rare error strike. Condition matters. The shinier and more perfect the coin, the higher the value. Even small scratches can reduce the worth. But pristine ones? Jackpot, weigh it. A normal 1989 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, zinc. If yours weighs around 3.1 grams, it could be struck on a copper planche, a major error worth thousands to millions. Once you spot something suspicious, don't spend it. Instead, take clear pictures and get it checked by a coin grading service like People. All over America have turned random pocket change into fortune. A man in Arizona once found a rare penny in his change and sold it for $24,000. A woman in California discovered an old error. Coin in her father's drawer, worth over $1 million. These aren't fairy tales, they're real stories. And the 1989D penny is part of that same legacy of hidden treasures waiting to be found. Maybe the next millionaire is watching this video right now. Maybe it's you. Here's what makes this story more than just about coins. It's about opportunity. Most people walk past their chances every day, literally lying on the ground. That one penny could remind us that value isn't always visible. Sometimes it's hidden where no one bothers to look. So keep your eyes open. Keep checking your change. And never underestimate the power of a small beginning, because even a 1-cent coin can carry $1 million destiny. If you enjoyed this story, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a chance to discover the next coin that could change your life forever. And tell me in the comments, have you ever found an old or strange penny? Maybe your next discovery could make history. The 1989 D Lincoln penny, a tiny coin, a big dream, and maybe your ticket to becoming the next overnight millionaire. What if I told you that a single 1-cent coin, the 1983 Lincoln penny, could make you an overnight millionaire? Yes, a tiny copper-colored coin sitting quietly in your drawer. Could be worth $5.2 million today. It sounds unbelievable, right? But listen closely, because this story isn't just about a coin. It's about a hidden treasure millions of people walk past every single day. Stay tuned. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, how to spot the $1 million penny, and how it could change your life forever. The year was 1983, a year after the U.S. Mint made one of the biggest changes in penny history. Before 1982, Lincoln pennies were made mostly of solid copper, about 95% copper and 5% zinc. But after 1982, to cut costs, the U.S. Mint switched to zinc pennies coated with copper. That one small change in metal made a huge difference, not just in cost, but in rarity, mistakes, and the potential for hidden fortune. Now here's where the mystery begins. In 1983, during this massive transition, something strange happened inside the U.S. Mint. A few 1983, Lincoln pennies were accidentally struck on the old solid copper planchets, creating one of the most valuable coin errors in American history. Collectors call it the 1983 copper penny error. Only a handful are known to exist, and each one could be worth more than $5.2 million today. Why? Because it's an impossible coin, one that should have never existed after 1982. Imagine a coin that looks just like any normal penny, but under its surface lies a secret composition that makes it rarer than gold. And here's the shocker. Some of these coins are still in circulation today. That means someone could have spent it on gum, dropped it on the floor, or it could be in your pocket change right now. So how can you find out if your penny is worth millions? Here's what you need to check, a step-by-step. Look for the date, 1983. Make sure it says 1983, no mint mark, or with a D for Denver mint mark. The weight test. A regular zinc 1983 penny weighs 2.5 grams, but the rare copper version weighs 3.1 grams. Use a digital scale. If it reads 3.1 grams, congratulations. You may be holding the real deal. The sound test. Drop it gently on a hard surface. Copper pennies make a ringing metallic sound, while zinc ones make a dull clink. Get it authenticated. If your coin passes these tests, don't rush to sell it. Send it to PCGS or NGC, professional coin grading companies that can verify and certify your penny's authenticity. Once verified, that coin could easily sell for millions of dollars at auction. In recent years, collectors have paid insane prices for rare Lincoln pennies. Some 1983 copper pennies have sold for over $20,000 to $50,000. And one of the ultra-rare verified versions has been valued at over $5.2 million. I'd imagine buying a soda with a penny that could have made you rich. It's happened before. People have found life-changing coins in circulation, in piggy banks, even stuck inside old jars in their garage. This isn't luck. It's awareness. You just have to look closely. What makes these coins worth millions isn't just the metal. It's the story. A mistake at the mint, a piece of history frozen in copper, and a rarity that collectors crave. The combination of scarcity, historical significance, and condition creates legendary value. Each coin is like a fingerprint. No two are exactly the same. And when rarity meets demand, that's when million-dollar treasures are born. So tonight, When you go home, don't ignore that jar of pennies sitting in your kitchen. One of them might just be your ticket to $5.2 million dollars. Check your coins, weigh them carefully, and never underestimate the power of a single cent. Because one small penny could change your entire life and turn you into an overnight millionaire. And if you love learning about rare coins, forgotten treasures, and hidden wealth, remember, the next time you see a 1983 penny, don't just see 1 cent. See a dream, a fortune, and a piece of American history. 1983 Lincoln penny, worth $5.2 million. Check your change today. Have you ever looked at a simple 1 cent coin and thought, what if this could change my life forever? Well, what if I told you that a 1977 Lincoln penny, yes, that brown little coin sitting in your drawer, could be worth over $5.1 million today? It sounds unbelievable, right? But this coin has turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires. Stay with me, because in this video, we're going deep into how a 1977 Lincoln penny in circulation can make you rich. What rare errors make it so valuable, and how you might already have one hiding in your pocket change. Let's travel back to 1977, a time when gas was cheap, music was golden, and the U.S. Mint was still producing billions of Lincoln cents with pure copper. These coins, designed by Victor David Brenner, have been circulating for decades. But here's the twist. Not all 1977 pennies are the same. Some carry tiny imperfections, minting errors, rare double strikes, off-center prints, and missing letters that transform them from simple copper pieces into treasures worth millions. Now imagine one of these coins lying forgotten in a coin jar, a glove compartment, or maybe in your old wallet. People throw them away every day, not realizing they're throwing away a fortune. So how did a 1977 Lincoln penny reach a jaw-dropping value of $5.1 million dollars? Collectors discovered a handful of these coins with an ultra-rare mint error, a double-die obverse, and a copper composition difference from the usual 95% copper alloy. When experts at PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, examined it, they were stunned. Under magnification, the date, 1977, and the word Liberty were clearly doubled, a minting error so rare that only a few examples exist. Auction houses went wild. One collector placed a bid for $100,000, another for $500,000. And when the hammer finally dropped, the price was over $5.1 million dollars. That's right. A penny worth 1 cent sold for more than a luxury mansion. So what makes your 1977 penny potentially worth a fortune? Let's break it down. Mint errors. Look for doubling on the date 1977 or the word Liberty. Off-center strikes. If the image of Lincoln or the rim is uneven, it could be rare. No mint mark. Philadelphia Mint. Some 1977 coins with missing marks or faint impressions are highly sought after. A color and shine. If it still has its original luster, bright reddish and uncirculated, the value skyrockets. Copper composition. Use a simple magnet test. Copper pennies are not magnetic. Even small variations can increase value by thousands of dollars. Now here's what you should do tonight. Yes, tonight. Grab your coin jar, your wallet, or your old collection box. Find every 1977 Lincoln penny you can. Use a magnifying glass, a bright light, and examine each detail carefully. Check the edges, look for doubling, and never clean the coin. Cleaning can destroy its collector value instantly. If you find something unusual, take a clear photo and contact a certified coin appraiser or a grading service like, remember, all it takes is one coin, just one, to change your life forever. There are countless real stories of people who found rare pennies in the most unexpected places. A young boy in Texas found a rare 1974 aluminum penny in his father's toolbox and sold it for hundreds of thousands. A retired man discovered a double-die Lincoln cent while sorting old coins, and it changed his retirement forever. So who knows? Maybe you're next. Maybe the coin that could make you a millionaire overnight is sitting right in your hand, and you don't even know it yet. So here's the question. Are you going to let this chance slip by? After this video, don't just scroll away. Take action. Look through your change, search those coin rolls, and tell your friends and family. Because the next viral story might be your name, the person who found a $5.1 million penny. And if you love discovering hidden treasures and want to know which other coins could make you rich, hit that like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications because your next lucky coin might be just one video away. Remember, sometimes the smallest things, like a 1-cent coin, can hold the greatest fortune. Your 1977 penny might not just be a piece of history. It could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire. This is your chance. Go check your change, because luck favors those who look.